Welcome back to the JavaScript series. In today's video, we're learning about error handling using try and catch. It's a super useful concept, especially when you're working on bigger projects, because sometimes things just break. And we don't want our entire app crashing just because of one small issue. Let's say you're doing a calculation or accessing a variable that doesn't exist. If there's an error, your entire script will stop working. But if you handle that error properly, you can show a friendly message instead and keep your code running smoothly. And this is the syntax of try and catch. Try is where you write the risky code, the code you think might throw an error. If something goes wrong, it jumps to the catch block where we handle that error nicely. But what is this? Error, or even any other name you want, is just a variable. It holds the actual error that was thrown inside the try block. So whenever something goes wrong in the try block, like an undefined variable or a function that doesn't exist, JavaScript throws an error and passes it into the catch block where you can handle it using this variable. So let's see an example. Here, x is not defined. So JavaScript throws a reference error. That error is caught and stored in the variable named error, and we log it in the console. Error is just a name. You can call it e, error, or anything else. Now let's see one more example. In this example, we used e instead of error and printed only the message part of the error. So do you know what the error is here? We're calling a function, but this function doesn't even exist. All right, so now let's go to our Visual Studio Code, and here you can see I've written try and catch. Now, if I run the file, you'll see that we get a full error saying that some function is not defined, right? If we only want the main error, we'll come here and write e.message. Now, if we run the file, we'll get just the reason. There are also some other options available to us like e.name comma, and if we use that and run the file, we'll get the name of the error, like reference error. There's one more, cause, and if we use that, we'll get the cause, which in our case is undefined.